In December of 2009, we conducted a customer satisfaction survey. Nearly all of the respondents felt that recycling was important, with almost half of them requesting a weekly recycle program. Due to the cost of weekly recycling, we needed to do some research to determine if the need was really there. We wanted to really know what was in that black can that the residents are putting out on the curbs every week. We selected 2 areas with very different recycling rates. We then collected their trash curbside as we do every week, but this time we dumped it on a cement pad and we began sorting.
Well, a waste audit is sort of a representative sample of the waste that is collected from residents. And in that audit, we determine what people are actually throwing away, what is in the waste stream.
We've actually taken a 100% trash load to see what kind of recycling material we can get out of it and recover.
So if we look more closely at what people are throwing away, we might be able to determine more how we could divert some of that from our landfills.
Well, as you're seeing, how much recycling is going into the waste stream. Just, people not thinking about where they're putting things, or, just not separating it when they're throwing it away.
We at the landfill have figured that between 60 and 70% of what's in our landfill could have been recycled. And that's mostly based on the EPA estimates of the percentage of recyclables in the waste stream. So that would be things like paper, plastic, cardboard, aluminum, steel, all of those kinds of things that are being collected and weighed here. So this will kind of give us a view of what we do compared to what's done nationally, and if we're sort of in line or if we're out of line a little bit.
Hopefully the camera is catching how much we're getting, because and all of that's going into a landfill.
After the sorting was completed, we weighed and measured each category. Using these values, we were able to determine how much recycling was ending up in the landfill.
This gives us an opportunity to see if there are educational opportunities that we've missed, if there are educational opportunities that are needed, and to find out maybe there are some issues that we haven't thought of yet.
Hopefully that'll show the public, how much is actually going to the landfill that doesn't really need to be going there. If you could knock the recycling portion out of this, you'd add years and years to a landfill. It really would.
In the end, we still estimate that about 60% of what goes into the landfill could have been recycled.
Metals, aluminum, plastics, all of it's recyclable, 100%. A lot more could be done.
If possible, I'd like to see more people recycling and saving, our landfills and our environment.
And it's just sad that it's all going in there, and people just don't know. They really don't.
After conducting this waste audit, we found approximately 40% of the trash that was in the waste stream is recyclable materials. The potential benefits of collecting weekly recycling lies within that 40%. Some of the highest content was aluminum cans and plastic bottles, and mixed paper. These materials are accepted in all the recycle programs in this area, and in fact, they are valuable commodities. Our next step is to do a second waste audit in January. This will allow us to measure recyclables against non-recyclables without having that green waste mixed in.
And I think that if we put the education out there for people, we could fix that problem, hopefully.
There's a better place for this than the waste stream. Absolutely.